Welcome back to the action. We have the Fianna semi-final going on with the Vipers, who won the wildcard game, and the Mavericks won their first game of the day. The winner of this game will go on to play the winner of the game on the other pitch. So starting with a quick pitch to Amy, and she is straight down that sideline. Great flag from number 12 for the Mavericks. The Vipers are aiming to build on their momentum from their earlier win. So let's see how they get on. This is a great first down they had. Straight into a second first down. Oh, lovely catch from Rachel Reid. So this is second down. During the first game, I actually thought all of the Vipers had injured their faces at different points, but I've now realised that they're wearing face paint, so I'm glad I can actually see that now. So let's see how they get on. This is second down. Great catch by Tia. Lovely flag by Rachel. The Mavericks are looking to build on their Shamrock Bowl win from last weekend, hoping to try and bring home their first trophy for the Women's League. Lift the first ever Fianna Bowl at the end of today. It'd be great for them to be able to build on that. Lovely defense there from the Mavericks. Can't see what number that was. The sideline grip were in the way, but they are doing well. This is now 3rd down, I believe. So let's see how they get on. You never want Rachel open in the front of an end zone. Yeah, that was coming. She's been looking for that. She got her touchdown at the end of the first game, and now looking for that again. It'll be interesting to see, can they convert? The Vipers struggled with their conversions of extra points in the first game, so I'm imagining that's something they want to be building on. But I have no doubt that Ty Henry was on their sideline the whole first game, and he will be making adjustments to the Mavericks based on how they play. Lovely pick from our Rachel. Great. And as much as that's in the extra point, so let's see how the Mavericks do. Their first down. Quick hitch to Rachel in the middle. Oh, lovely. Lovely hips. Bit of flag evasion there. Line up, Twins left. It's interesting, Una is not their quarterback. I assumed she would be. Oh. A great breakup from Tia there. Something with her height. She is a large target to make a ball over. And she does that well on offense and defense. Ooh. It's not ideally what you want, but listen, 3rd down. The difference here is that the Mavericks have the nerves. This is their first drive of the finals day, whereas Vipers, they've now played a game. This isn't new for them. Lovely catch. That's a great catch there from number 8 in traffic. That's what you like to see. That's Shara McKeever, who is actually married to Kate McKeever, number 12. Is she on the pitch as well? Lovely to see couples together on the pitch. Mavericks are full of that with Ty and Rachel as well. Lovely to build on. This is their first down. Lovely catch there from Kate. Oh, there's a flag. Is there a flag coming back? A sack. It was a sack, not a flag. Happens. It's not that big a deal. You just got to keep moving on past it then. Make sure that doesn't get into the quarterback's head. They're trying to get eight downs out of this. Vipers are now in their second game of the day. They're going to be tired. They're going to be feeling fatigue. A lot of the Vipers play two sides of the ball. I was too busy yapping to actually know what that penalty was there, so that was good of me, I know, but pulling them back, second down again, it looks like. Oh, lovely catch. That was great. Touchdown for the Mavericks, number 11. Oh, is it being pulled back? For Neve. Oh, illegal forward pass. Do you know what though, you have to say? That was a tipped ball. That was great. That was clearly something that's been well drilled at training. That was a great reaction from Mavericks number 11, Neve. Let's see, can they do it again? Oh. Lovely ball. Ooh. And an interception from Tia. Her height makes a huge difference there. It was a great interception. And that's where actually, you know, playing two games, as much as you'll have the fatigue and you'll be tired, you build on your own momentum. And the Vipers have now, this is their third half of football today. It's a great place to be. There we go, Tia in the middle again, a tall target. We'll see a lot of that today. Tia will either delay and do a quick slant, or she'll just do almost a slow hitch in the middle, just find space and use her height. Gives a tall target for Cara to reach to. Oh, great defense there, nearly so close to being an interception from Carolina, number 4 for the Mavericks. Sounds like something's going on the other pitch, so I will check in with that when I get a chance. Ooh, lovely catch. Is it in? Short. Can't see. That was a great catch. Looks like they're on roughly the 1. There's no lines on this pitch, so I can't really tell. How will the Mavericks defense come up against this? Oh, lovely, lovely touchdown there from Rachel Reed. You never want to have Rachel Reed open in an end zone, half open in an end zone. She needs to be locked down, or she'll bring that ball down. She's great in traffic. Can they convert this extra point though? That's the question. Yes, they can. Lovely. That is their first extra point of the day for the Vipers. So that brings the score to Vipers 13. The Panthers White are on 12. Wolves are on 0. Let's see how the Mavericks do for this one. For starting. Quick slant to Rachel. Oh. And a bit of contact. No flags on the play. It's just one of those things, unfortunately, in our no contact sport. You can't know where everybody is. So second down, Twins left, let's see. Oh, overthrown. But it looks like that fatigue, that second game is starting to take effect for some of the Vipers. Mainly everybody playing both sides of the ball. You know, it's difficult to try and do all of your jobs well whenever you don't really get a break, even mentally. It's a lot to recover from, so can the Mavericks take advantage of that? Quick slant to Rachel, and she goes on. Lovely twist there. Great flag from Tia. Third down. Fourth down, sorry. There you go. Fourth down. It looks about 10 to go. 10 yards. Oh. Great ball, or great PBU from Rachel there. It's one of those things. Another turnover on downs. Just over 5 minutes left. Vipers offense again. Let's see what they can get moving. Oh, great defense there from the Mavericks. Gonna guess her name's Kathy. Someone was very happy about her on the sideline. Let's see what they can get moving. Vipers are up. They need to be careful here. They need to be smart. They're going to be fatigued compared to other teams. It's going to be a run, possibly from Cara. Ooh. Lovely flag there from Kate McKeever. You can hear that the Mavericks coaching staff have obviously watched how the Vipers play. You heard them saying before it even happened that there was a side snap coming. So hopefully the girls can hear that on the sideline, or on the pitches, sorry. They can make adjustments as needed. I think that makes a huge difference whenever there's a team who have a great coaching staff and an experienced coaching staff that are able to make those reads. Watch Tia for a wee quick slant here, yep. To give them an easy first down. So this is first down and goal. We're outside the 2-minute warning. At that point I'll be guessing the times, but Great flag again. Easy target from Tia and her height in the middle. Mavericks going to need to adjust to that if they don't want another score to come on the board quickly here. It's nice to have an experienced ref crew as well. You know, the Hurricanes have stepped in. Their mixed flag team have stepped in to help with the reffing, which is nice. Let's see what they do. A run from Amy. Lovely flag from the Mavericks, Amy. Number 5. And our Whitecap Carla, she is heading off to the Flag World Championships in a few weeks at Dusseldorf in Germany. So it's always nice to have an experienced ref team who are going to do things well to a level that it would be on the sort of world stage. Ooh, slightly. Oh, another sack. Great. I was going to say it was overthrown, but there you go. A sack from Amy. Putting them under pressure. That's exactly what the Mavericks need to do now. Build momentum on defense. Stop the Vipers building their offensive momentum here. So that's the 2-minute warning on the 2 minutes. Both teams have 2 timeouts. A swap of the blitz here for the Mavericks. Interesting choice. Amy was doing well. Oh, lovely defense there. Is that 26 for the Mavericks? Mavericks 25 maybe? And that's a turnover on downs. A score here in the 2-minute warning. That'll be good for the Mavericks. Help them to build momentum. Try and get a score on the board before the half would be ideal. Oh, a lovely evasion there. Great job from Kate McKeever on the sideline. The clock is rolling. Oh, a lovely grab there from Una Pearson. They get their first half, so the clock stops the first half. So let's see, can they do this? 85 seconds left. Ooh, clock is rolling. Another catch for Kate McKeever. Something the Mavericks do well. Ty will adjust a play right until the ball is snapped. He reads the defense on what they're doing. Oh, great defense from Tia. Great read from the quarterback to Rachel there. And the clock is stopped. 44 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what Natalia can do with her offense here. A touchdown would be great. Rachel, oh, can she reach in time? Oh, slightly short. Apologies for my unprofessional comms and my sound effects that'll come. Sometimes it is difficult to forget that I'm not just watching the flag on the sidelines. So the gasps and the no doubt you'll get some wows at some point. So Natalia goes under center. Oh, a great interception there. Great read from Rachel. 9 seconds left in the half. So there's 9 seconds left on the clock. I'm going to assume they're going to do a running play here. Play it smart so there's no interception back. I could be wrong, but you'd assume that they'll be safe here. Yeah, perfect. Straight run and play to Amy. Great flag for number 11, Neve from the Mavericks. Clock is running. It's going to be the half time here. So at half time we have 13-0 to the Vipers. So the teams, I'm sure, have plenty to talk about at half time here. We will see how the second half follows. I'll get a quick score update here from the second pitch just so that we can have them both. Still 12-0 on the second pitch, so it's all to play for here with the semi-finals of the Fianna Bowl. Yep. Perfect. Welcome back to the second half. Mavericks are on offense. The score currently sitting at 13-0. And a great first down from the Mavericks there. A great catch from Kate McKeever, gets the second first down. So that's them over the halfway. They're coming out with a big, big start to the second half, trying to show what they're made of. Let's see, can they bring this back in the second half of the game? So first down. Oh. An unfortunate drop there for Una. But they've still got 3 downs now to get to the end zone. A touchdown here would be big. Let's see how they get on here. Second down. Great catch by Una. A great run. And can she get in the end zone? Oh, is it in? Is it in? I can't see on the pitch if it's in. Is it a touchdown? I'm assuming it's a touchdown. I couldn't see there. It was very good. That's great, though. Great catch by Una. Ty Henry has enough experience in this game to know that if this game got to, 18-0, that was going to be a tough half. That was a great game, or a great catch, sorry, by Una for the touchdown there. Can they convert the extra point? Kate McKee, oh, great catch, but great flag by Tia. So the extra point doesn't count there. So the score is now 6 to the Mavericks, 13 to the Vipers. And that's a turnover on downs. That was a great first drive for the Vipers. Nope. Great first drive to the Mavericks. So sorry there, Vipers. Oh, is it a repeat? Repeat for some reason? I have misunderstood what's happened on the pitch. So, Una's catch was not the touchdown. I believe the touchdown went to Kate McKeever there. There's now a flag on the play and the extra point. And the flag's being waved off. So now it's a turnover? Lovely. Yeah, now it's the turnover. So Mavericks on defense, Vipers on offense. So for the first down here for the Vipers. And a lovely flag there from Rachel. This is where I imagine Ty will have had a great team talk with the Mavs at halftime. He'll have been analysing the whole first half, and now the adjustments will definitely come into play. Quick pitch. Ooh. A drop by Amy. Oh, that was lovely defense by Mavericks number 4, Carolina. Quick pitch to Amy, and she is off with that speed. Lovely flag from Rachel Henry. The growth Rachel Henry has had as a player in the last 3 years, from when she played with the Red Bulls to now, is incredible. She started as a quarterback for the Red Bulls flag team originally, and now mainly playing centre and corner, and she is doing that very well. Great catch from Kate McKeever. Lovely grab there as well from Rachel for a flag. That was exactly what they both needed there. It's a tight game. Ooh, close. Drop there from Minna Pearson. Oh, close. Slightly overthrown it looks. For I believe that's Sharon McKeever on the other side of the pitch. They've swapped some personnel. Let's see what they can get moving here on offense. Ooh, again, slightly overthrown to Neve there in the middle. Kate McKeever seems to be the answer here. If they can get her on that deeper route, she seems to have the defenders on her side in terms of speed, or if it's the her flag evasion, but she seems to have it. So let's see, can they use it? A timeout by the Mavericks. There seemed to be a wee bit of confusion of what was going on offense there. Instead of wasting it down, definitely better to get your clarity in this position. We definitely don't want to throw an interception here. So you definitely need to get clarity on what your team is doing. The Vipers are hoping they can keep building on this momentum. Their defense have done well so far. In the Knights game, they only let in 1 touchdown. So just to clarify as well, there's a wee bit of confusion earlier on. That was not a touchdown from the Mavericks. So we've just had clarity from the refs. The official score of the game is 14 to the Vipers, 0 to the Mavericks. So there's no doubt Ty Henry is making this his team known. They know this now. If the Vipers can get another score, it's a very difficult game to come back on. 11 minutes left in the game. The Vipers have 2 timeouts, Mavericks have 1 timeout. The Mavericks really need to score here to stay in it. Kate McKeever again. But I believe that is Roxana from the Vipers with the flag. And that is turnover again. You can see on Ty's face he's not happy. This is not where we thought the Mavericks would be. It's not where I thought the Mavericks would be, certainly. But it certainly shows that sometimes actually building on the momentum of previously playing a game, actually sometimes having that wee bit of fatigue, that tiredness, works in your favour. Quick pitch to Amy, and she is down the sideline. A lovely flag there from Mavericks number 25. That is Shannon. Can't tell who that is on the sideline, but that is certainly what I sound like on a sideline. So I appreciate them getting behind their team. Let's see what the Vipers have now. Another quick to Amy. And another great flag from Mavericks number 4. Vipers can't get too complacent here. 2 scores is very easy to come back on, but with less than 10 minutes left in the game, the Mavericks really need to lock in on what they are doing to try and get this call back here. Try and, let's see, a deeper ball to Rachel. Oh, Rachel Reid, and it's a draw. Let's see how we continue. Can they get another touchdown? Or are they giving the Mavericks a chance here to bring the game back? Let's see. A wee quick pitch to Tia here, I imagine. Oh no, to Rachel. And great defense from Rachel Henry for the Mavericks. That was exactly what was needed. That was a great read from her. Rachel is an incredible player. She has helped founded this team for the Women's League, and her growth, I know I've mentioned it already, has been incredible. The Mavericks' growth as a team has been incredible. I think both these teams playing today did not get the result in the season that they deserved. So it's all to play for. A hitch with Kate McKeever and a lovely flag from Rachel Reid. The Mavericks want to play fast here. They want to try and use this clock as little as possible. Give them the opportunity to have another grip of downs. Can she grab it? Oh, great defense from Cara Phillips on the sideline there. The teacher in me is so upset that I just heard 6-7 on the sideline. But let's see how we keep going. Can the Mavericks move this ball? We're on 3rd down. They just need the first. Someone needs to find an open space here. It's a dangerous ball. Batted down by Tia. Not the girls. So this is 4th down, loss of yards. An illegal forward pass, I believe, is what Claddagh just announced. Let's see what Jack has to tell Natalia. See. Can the Mavericks get their first down here? Or is this going to be a Hail Mary? Who knows? But the Mavericks need to do something to get points on the board here. Great evasion. But can it be caught? No. Turnover on points again. So the Vipers are going to be opening or back to offense. What's Carla announcing? Anything? Nothing important to me. So let's see what Cara Phillips and the Vipers offense can bring in here. I think Ty's saying here to Rachel, don't bat that ball down, grab it at this point. When you're 2 scores down, you've got to rely on your defense, your teammates. If you miss a bat down, you miss a catch, you've got to rely on people to pull you out of that hole. That's the only way that you're going to make big moves. Lovely flag again from the Mavericks, number 25. With another run from Amy trying to go up that sideline. What can we do here? Can the Vipers extend their lead? Looks like they're running this clock a wee bit. Playing smart. Oh! Could have been a close-in interception there from Kate. Those are the plays on defense that they'll help you build. She'll not let that be a non-interception again. That'll be something that'll stay with her there. Possibly another run coming here from Amy. What's being called here? No idea what was happening there. I think Jukanahan had called something and then Colm told him he was wrong. I think that's what's just happened. A run from Cara Phillips here, not from Amy. Something she does incredibly well. Do you know what? That was good defense from Rachel. She might have missed the flag, but a lot of the time actually going for the flag, when you're that close to a sideline, that pushes them out. Let's see, if they can get the stop here, this would be great for the Mavericks. 3 minutes left. I'm not sure if they can pull this back, but they can certainly fight for it. Yeah, they need to watch for Tia Sandlin, their centre, doing something delayed and being short, just a tall target in the middle here. Oh, a great catch from Amy. And a great flag, I think, from Kate McKeever there on the sideline. This is not a position the Mavericks want to be in. Let's see what they can build on. We're nearly at the 2-minute warning. The Vipers are going to really want to take their time here. Use as much of the clock as possible. Another score would probably seal the deal for them. Oh. Really good pressure there from Amy. Looking for Tia on that short, almost slant. Something Tia is very good at is finding space. And the Mavericks don't seem to be adjusting to it too much. Amen, it ain't over until the whistle blows. Let's see, a run from Cara Phillips. A great flag there. Can't see who that was. Is that Natalia? That's their quarterback. Natalia, she's played for 17 years in Mexico and won 3 national championships. So she is 2-minute warning on the 2 minutes there. But yeah, Natalia, a lot of experience. Really glad to have found the Mavericks women's team. She moved to Ireland 4 years ago, and she was very glad to come back to the sport. Oh, false start there from Rachel Reid on the far side. So that'll move the Vipers back, sorry. Replay of the down. Kate trying to hype up the defense here. A pick could be huge here. If they can get a pick 6 here, they can convert the extra point. They can get in touchdown themselves. It's all to play for. Rachel's gone here, and she's flagged by, I believe that's Neve from the Mavericks, number 11. Yep, Neve Rose. She only played for 6 months, and she used to compete in powerlifting. From pre-season playing against her, she was amazing. So it's so nice to see such a variety of experience on the team. How these teams have sort of built together and grown as a team. A quick pitch to Rachel. Oh, is it a touchdown? Is it a touchdown? And it's another touchdown. Rachel, I believe, has all 3 for the Vipers in this game. A touchdown to the Vipers, bring the score to 20-0. And almost certainly sealing the deal for the Vipers to move on to the game of the winners of the pitch beside. The score is currently 19-12 to the Wolves, so they've brought it back. Last check-in I had, the Panthers white were winning. So let's see. That's a close game. Oh, I can't see what's happening. The computer is frozen. I'm not sure if that was conversion or not. Let's see what's happening here. A great throw from Natalia, but unfortunately slightly short. We're in the last, I'm guessing, minute of the game. Let's see how the Mavericks can finish. It's always important to finish on a high, just because you know that you have lost the game. Probably their last game of the season. I don't think there are, well, they're not officially games to find out the final placements, but ooh, a low snap there. Oh, a drop from Kate McKeever. The incomplete pass will stop the clock. I'm not sure how long's left at this point. But the Vipers will definitely be happy with how today has gone so far. 2 blitzes declared. The Vipers are the only team I've seen so far send 2 blitz. They haven't done it on this occasion, but it's certainly not... Oh, great catch from Mavericks number 25 on the sideline. So another incomplete pass, pauses the clock. And I believe that's the turnover. .49 seconds left. .49 seconds left. I'm guessing the Vipers are going to just play on. They're not going to take the knee. There's a bit of confusion, it seems, as to what's happening. No one seems to know what's going on pitch-wise, but sure. They're taking the knee. Lovely. So, Vipers win their second game of the day. Final score, Vipers 20, Mavericks 0. So the Vipers will go on to play the winners of the pitch beside, at the minute, that is looking to be the Wolves, who are on 25, Panthers White are on 12, and they are in the final 2 minutes. So I'm guessing the next game it's going to be Vipers versus the Wolves. It's a great day of flag football. So we'll see how the day unfolds. Unfortunately, that is me done for the day as I go to catch a flight. But we'll see how the day unfolds. That's all for me. Thanks so much for listening. Enjoy your day.
Hi guys, I am joined here with Jack from the Red Bows. He's about to head in. Him and the girls are about to head into the finals. Hi Jack, how are you?
Good, not too bad. I mean, we're blessed with this gorgeous, windy, rainy day, but sure, look, we'll deal with how it is.
Fantastic, yeah. So you were telling me there that it's 3 years into the Claddagh finals here. So obviously your trainings have changed and adapted in order for you guys to get to this final. What has changed in trainings?
Yeah, well, I suppose, we started, this is our 3rd year, we made the playoffs for the first time ever last year. The first year was kind of just a fun team to kind of just be a part of, just kind of learn the sport, see how it goes. Then the second year then with just a couple of additions like Olga and Alex, just completely changed the look on the team that we're now coming in to win and try and do as well as we could. This year was no different. Obviously my first year taking on this role, so to get to where we are, we've put in a big shift, and for us, numbers weren't always the greatest, but we always had 8, 9 players, and those players, I asked them to play both ways, and they did, and a lot of them don't even step off the pitch. So it's just kind of just a lot of the team kind of knitting together. They're a really close bunch. So trainings are they're good, they're competitive. Obviously hard to recreate game scenarios, so we kind of learn a lot out here, but it's been a huge turn, and I'm just delighted that we got back to where we are, and hopefully we can put it up to the Panthers now and see if we can go one step further.
Yeah, absolutely, 110%. Fair play for you for taking on this role. You mentioned Olga and Alex there. Are they somebody that we should look out for this game?
Well, Alex obviously was the OC and our QB for the last year and a half, but she's after moving back to the States, so we've Nydia stepping in. Olga is, in my opinion, my biased opinion, she's one of the best players in the league, so she's definitely one to keep an eye on. They always say get the ball in your best player's hands, so that's something we're going to try and do all day.
Absolutely. Well, look, thanks so much. Best of luck out there, and I'll chat to you after.
Perfect.
Right, thanks so much.
Hello and welcome to Claddagh semi-final here between the South Dublin Panthers and the Dublin Red Bows. The game is just about to get underway here now while the coin toss is going on here. The South Dublin Panthers come into this game at 12-1, while the Dublin Red Bows are 6-7. On the toss here, it looks like the Panthers have won the toss. They'll defer. That means the Red Bows will start with the ball here in the first half. Like they mentioned in the pre-game interview, the Dublin Red Bows look to build on their last 2 years and keep progressing as a team. The Panthers have back-to-back championships, trying to make it a third here now. And we'll see just if they can do it. 12-1 in the regular season. They come into this as heavy favorites, but they've lost one game. That means they're not indestructible. So let's see. Anything can happen in playoff football. Just waiting on the refs here to get set up before the game can start. And we'll be underway with the semi-final. Okay, and we're underway here in St. Mary's Rugby Football Club. QB takes the snap, fires into the flats, misses a tackler, goes down the sideline. Great gain to start the match here for the Red Bows. Working down that sideline. Tight window for the quarterback to throw the ball into, but that's just what you want to start the game. Ball in and out of the quarterback's hands. Get a nice gain, get them near the halfway line, and now the offense can take a breather before the next snap. They're going to go double backfield here, 2 players in the backfield. Hand off to the second quarterback. She can still pass it in the middle, incomplete. It's a nice play there from the Red Bows, just unfortunate with the execution. And that'll put them in a 3rd down and what looks like 8 yards. QB coming under center, takes a snap, short pitch to the center. Center's running loose, misses a few flags, and gets the 1st down. Nice gain there for the Red Bows. Nice short play, get a few yards, and get the 1st down. Now they'll have 4 tries to get to the end zone, which is from the halfway line, 25 yards, but from where they are now, around 20 yards. The Panthers choosing to sit in a cover 2 shell here with the 2 outside defenders down. Red Bows going into a tight formation. QB coming under center. Ball snap, handoff. They can still pass the ball, tosses it short. A gain of a few yards there. It's a nice play, get them a little bit closer to the end zone while they still have 3 more tries. Only 2nd down now. Just keep moving the ball forward. Get you a better shot for the end zone, for the touchdowns. Get a few points on the board here for their first drive. Is what they're hoping. QB coming under center again. Looking for that short toss. Nice flag in the flats there. Only allowing a few extra yards. It's looking like it's 3rd and 11 here for the Red Bows. Good positioning. While they'll be hoping to punch this in. Looks like they're going into the spread formation. QB on the gun. Panthers signaling 2 blitzers. They send one. Double quarterback. Can still pass or run. Passes it into the middle. Tries to make a move. Flag straight away. Gain of a few. That's going to put them on 4th down and 7 yards, I believe. Big drive, big play here now. 4th down on their opening drive. See if they can put up a few points here to start the game. QB again under center. Hand off to the receiver. He still throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to run, and that's a sack from Meg Howe. That's going to be the end of the drive. Turnover on downs. The Panthers are going to come in and get the ball here now. That's a good drive start of the game for the Red Bows. Getting into red zone territory, and getting a few opportunities to score. But good defense holding the line for the Panthers as they'll come out on offense here, hoping to score on their opening drive. Motion, toss underneath. She's going to try to make a move. Makes one miss. The second gets the flag. Nice reaching flag there, and a good way to start the drive. Just open up, get a few yards, give your QB a bit of space from the end zone, and now you can open up the playbook a little bit more. Panthers are going for the spread formation here again. Ball's passed out to the sideline. Meg Howe gets a hitch, gets a little bit of a bump on the knee there, a bit of a collision there, but also gets a gain of about 7 yards. So good positioning for the Panthers here on 3rd down. They're moving the ball nicely, getting the ball in and out of the quarterback's hands, getting her into a rhythm to begin the game. That's what you want to do. QB gets the snap, looks short, throws over the top of the defender. It's deflected, and almost caught there. Good effort, good ball, great deflection by the DB, playing the flats and the intermediate there to get the bat down. And that leaves the Panthers in a tricky 4th down situation here with about 10 yards to go for the first. Let's see what they do here now. QB Lauren Kavanagh in the gun. Jen Kavanagh lined up out wide. Or Natalia Highland, my apologies. Throws it in the middle. Great grab. That's Zara Burke, I believe, in the middle of the field for the first down. A lot of bodies in the middle, but a tight window throw, and that gets the first down for the Panthers. Kavanagh coming under center. Looks for a quick pitch, gets it out fast, and making a lot of moves, making everybody miss, and that's a touchdown for the Panthers. Great play there by Shoma Quinn, and that's going to be 6 points for the Panthers. Great way to start their first drive, especially after being in a 4th and long scenario. Next play, touchdown. That's a huge play for the Panthers, and that's 6 points on the board. Let's see, they elect to go for an extra 1 point in a tight formation here. Quarterback in the gun, gets the snap, rolls left, looks over the top, and it's a catch. Middle of the end zone. So touchdown and extra point there to the same woman. Great play, and that's 7 points for the Panthers. The referees seem to be discussing a little bit just before we get underway with the Red Bows drive. I'm not sure if there was a flag potentially on the last play. We'll have to wait and see what they say. The white cap here seems to be discussing something with the Red Bows. I'm not entirely sure. If I get some more information, I'll update you, but it seems like we're good to go underway here now. Okay, so QB gets the ball, end around, can still again pass the ball. They like this two option. QB gets the ball into the middle, batted up in the air, and it's caught for a touchdown by Jenny Kavanagh. What a play. That's not the way the Red Bows wanted to start that drive. But again, the South Dublin Panthers showing why they are the two-time champions. What a play, and words can't describe. But that'll be 13-0, and they elect to go for the 1-point try to make it 14 points. And again, elect to go for this bunch tight formation. QB in the gun. Ball snapped. Again, rolling left, looking right, throwing short. Incomplete. She had the receiver there, just a little bit of a miscommunication between the two. But here we go. Red Bows now 2 scores down. Just under 10 minutes left in the first half. Let's see if they can replicate their first drive, get the ball moving a little bit more. Double backfield. QB gets the snap, hands it off. It's going to be a run to the left, makes a move. Nice recovery from the defender, making the flag just as she got past. Looks like a gain of about a yard or two. Okay, the QB back in the gun. Side snap toss to the center. Gets the ball out fast. Runs down the middle of the field before getting flagged. That's a nice play there. Get a bit of breathing room for your QB. Get some nice yards. Get close to that midfield and to get the first down. So we have 3rd down and approximately 10 yards. So that's all they need to do is dink and dive and get 5 yards apiece, and that's a first down. Ball snapped to set. Quarterback thrown into the flats. Great catch from the receiver, boxing out the DB, but the DB is there to make the flag straight away. It's a nice catch, nice play by the DB. It does leave the Red Bows in a long situation for 4th down. About 4th and 8 or so, I believe. Again, this is a similar situation the Panthers were in when they were able to hit the middle of the field for the first down. Let's see if the Red Bows can replicate that. Panthers line up with 2 blitzers with their hands up. Ball is side snapped. She has time in the pocket, throws it underneath. She makes a move. She's reaching for the midfield. Good flag by the Panthers just to get her just short, a yard or so. And that's going to mean the Panthers are going to be back on the field with a 13-point lead and back on offense. Hopefully, they're going to hope that they can put this into a 3-score game if they can score here now. Spread formation to start. QB in the gun. Looking downfield, throws underneath in the drag. Makes a move, good flat from the defender. That's Sinead Walsh there with the flag. But that's going to be a gain of around 4 or 5 yards for the Panthers, and that's all you need to start the drive. Just get the ball moving, get the ball into your playmakers' hands, and they can make moves, especially in a wet, windy day. Mistakes can happen either side of the ball, so just get these easy yards. Ball's thrown short, intercepted. I was too busy yapping about the last play, and they make a play. The same person, Sinead Walsh, there with the interception, giving the Red Bows great field position. Not much more you can ask from for your defense. Like I said, it's a wet, windy day. Anything can happen. The ball came out a little bit loose and went straight to the defender's hands. She'll take that all day. Red Bows in prime position to make this now a one-score game. QB under center. Handoff option, she gives it. Rolling around, has a receiver open, and that's going to be a touchdown. Great 2Q trickery play from the Red Bows, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's Rachel Lynch there with the grab, and that's a one-score game. So the game can fly and switch just like that, and the Red Bows bring it back, electing to go for 1 point here now. If they get this, it'll be a 6-point game. So what looked like could have been a swing in the Panthers' favor with their pick six and stopping the Red Bows. The Red Bows come right back, get the pick of their own, and bring the game right back. So going for 1 point from the 5 here. Snap is a side snap. Toss to the original quarterback, thrown underneath again to the first quarterback with a reach, not quite into the end zone, just stopped short by Jenny Kavanagh, and that's going to be a 7-point game. That's a good stop by the Panthers, keeping it at 7 points and stopping the extra point. But yeah, let's see if the Panthers... Thrown into the flats here. Good grab from Natalia, and that's going to be a gain of about 5 or so. Good way to start the drive there. Start to feel comfortable with getting the ball in and out of the quarterback's hands. QB stays in the gun, gets the snap, looks to her right, throws right, great ball, caught, got it by the receiver, and that's going to be a nice gain as well out to the sideline for about 8 or so yards. It's looking like Shoma are going to be her favorite receiver on the day so far. And just under 4 minutes to go. Looks like the Panthers are thinking about a little bit more of the clock and what they're going to do time management wise. Not quite getting in and out of the huddle as fast as they were to begin the game. They're going to go for a bunch in the middle with Megan Howe out wide. Pitch under the center. And makes 2 miss. Makes her a nice move. Gets just into the first down territory. And that's a nice play there by the Panthers. Probably it's a nice situation for the Red Bows as well, with a long 4 downs to go to get to the end zone. Tight formation here from the Panthers. Red Bows are going to sneak down to the line. QB gets the ball, throws it over the left sideline, just out of reach of the receiver, out of bounds. And that's going to be an incompletion. So 2nd and 24 yards to the goal line. The Panthers need to pick up a few yards here just to make it a little bit more manageable. Okay, so they're going to come out in trips left here now. QB in the gun still. Takes the snap. Looks out deep on the left side, throws it deep, and it's intercepted again by the same girl, Sinead Walsh. What a play. Coming back over the ball, over her head. And that's 2 interceptions in the first half for her. Not much more you can ask for of a DB in the first half, especially coming up against the reigning 2-time champions. And that flips the game into the 2-minute warning, I believe, potentially. Our clock might be a little bit off, but the Red Bows with the ball, they can take the lead coming into half. Shifting the receiver out. QB in the gun, takes the direct snap, thrown into the flats, just overthrown. I think she might have seen the DB coming onto the receiver and didn't want any business in that, so threw it over her head. Smart decision from the quarterback. So in a good field position anyway because of the interception. Second and about 10 or so yards to the first down. QB under center. The Panthers sneaking down to the line. Handoff. Jenny Kavanagh's there to read it. She snuffs it out. Going down to the line of scrimmage pre-snap. She was waiting for the handoff to come. Read it well. Made the play. Great play from the Panthers. And we're going to take a timeout from the Panthers. We're inside the 2-minute warning. So it looks like they want to make sure they have enough time that they can go and try score before the half. So a big third down here for the Red Bows. It also gives the timeout from the Panthers also gives them an opportunity to look over what they might want to do and the space they want to hit. I think in this situation, you probably want to take some short yardage just to make the fourth down a bit more manageable. Take 5 or so yards so that you have a 4th and 5. Makes it a little bit easier on you rather than trying to get it all in once. But yeah, Jack Cronin there talking to his team. Just going over the plays. And here we go. Big couple downs here for the Red Bows as the Panthers start with the ball at half. The referee's just discussing the down, making sure we're all on the same page here. Here we go. QB in the gun. Motioned out wide. Looks right. Pump fakes, throws it in the middle. Ooh. 2 Red Bows and 2 Panthers almost making their way on the ball. But that'll be an incompletion. So it does leave us in that 4th and long situation. We can see if they can make the most of it here now. Of the Panthers make the most of this rather. With taking the time out and having the extra time just before half. I believe I heard it was 1:48 on the clock, in and around there. So over a minute anyway. Plenty of time if the Panthers do get the ball back. The play clock running down here now as well for the Red Bows. Talking a lot about the play. See if they can get the ball off. Snapped quickly. Handed off. Looking to pass downfield. Throws it short. Has a chance for the first down, makes a move, and it's flagged by the first woman, so just short of the first down. Great play from the Panthers, and they're going to hurry up onto the field, see if they can get a score just before half. It's been a defensive battle so far this first half, so let's see if the offense can get into a rhythm and move the ball here just before half. See if they can get it clicking. In the spread, QB in the gun rather, throwing it underneath to Maycow. She makes one move, makes a miss, gets down the sideline, and gets out of bounds for a gain of around 10. That's a good way to start the drive. Gets them in nice field position, gets the clock stopped as well. So it gives them plenty of time to regroup and go over the play here in the huddle. Panthers now electing to go for a double backfield. Kavanagh takes the snap, throws it out to the second quarterback. That's Meg Howe. She's looking downfield, throws it deep. Ball's up for grabs. Batted by both the Red Bows and the Panthers. That's going to be an incompletion. Clock stops again. Nice play from the Panthers. A bit of trickery. The double quarterback pass doesn't quite pay off on this occasion. And we're going to have 3rd down and 10 or so yards here. Panthers going into trips formation. Kavanagh takes the snap, rolls slightly left, throws the ball deep middle, has a woman batted and caught by Meg Howe. Caught, fumble, drop. I think it'll be down as a catch. Fumbled and bobbled by both the Red Bows and the Panthers, eventually caught by the Panthers and flagged by Sinead Walsh. We'll see if it goes down as a catch. I think there's a bit of dispute by the refs. This would be a huge play if it's given as an incompletion. This will be 4th and long for the Panthers. If it's given, it'll also give them great field position with a lot of time left on the clock. The referees are both making their cases on why they think it was a catch and or a drop. We'll see who prevails. It's going to go down as a catch. And it was a catch inside the 1st down territory, so that means the clock will stop regardless. So plenty of time for the Panthers, and they have a timeout remaining as well. So they don't have to worry too much about that. They have 4 downs to get into the end zone. Kavanagh takes the snap. He looks underneath to Highland. Highland makes a move, gets flagged in the flats by Walsh. And that's going to be the Panthers' 2nd and last timeout taken. So Joe Gray there, the offensive coordinator for the Panthers, stepping onto the field just to give a little bit of guidance on what they're going to do here on 2nd down. But a nice gain on 1st down to make it much more manageable. Depending on how long is left in the game, the Panthers might want to get some plays close to the sideline or out of bounds. Just to stop the clock, but we will see if they elect to get flagged inbounds, keep the clock going, and give the Red Bows no time left for a drive at the end of the half. Okay, the Panthers come out of the huddle in what looks to be spread formation. Motion, QB takes the snap, tosses it to this under the center, runs out of bounds. A lot of speed there running to the sideline, tough to flag, and she gets a gain of around 6 yards and gives them a very manageable 3rd down with the clock stopped as well. So this is great field position for the Panthers under center for the quarterback. Tosses again to the same woman in the slot. She gets up and reaches. Is she in? It's a touchdown, Panthers. Again, that favorite receiver, Sean McQuinn, really causing havoc on the Red Bows side of the ball. So the Panthers here going up 13, electing to go for 1 to make it a 14-point game. Takes the snap. Looks down the back left of the end zone, and that's a nice grab onto the back left pylon, and that'll be a successful point after attempt. That'll make the score 20-6, a 14-point game with the Red Bows. Game. I believe the Red Bows still have both of their timeouts remaining as well, so they can make a few plays inbounds. Snap to directly to the center, or quarterback rather, thrown into the flats, and that's a flag in the flats. I think she got out of bounds actually, so that's a gain of 4 yards. Just getting the ball in and out fast, and getting the short gains. Just dink and dunk to the halfway line, get your first down, move the ball towards the end zone. Panthers staying in that 2 shell with the outside DBs sitting heavy into the flats. Motion to the left, QB looks left, throws deep left, ball's up for grabs, and that's a catch by the South Dublin Panthers. That's an interception just before the end of half. We'll see if they have time to make a play and go for another touchdown before half. This would be a huge swing of events just before the halftime whistle. Just trying to listen to see if I can hear what time is left on the clock. No timeouts regardless, so they'll have to try and make plays out of bounds. Starting in the spread formation, 20 yards to go. Let's see if the Panthers can punch one in just before half. The Red Bows sitting a little bit off. QB takes a snack, looks left deep. Oh, just out of bounds. The receiver tried her best to stay in bounds and make the catch, but I think it was just a little bit too far out there. So we have second down for the Panthers, 20 yards to go. Red Bows know there's not a lot of time left, so they're just sitting a little bit deeper, letting them take the yards underneath. Tight formation here. QB takes a snap, looks left, goes deep left. Big body receiver with the catch. The taller receiver is tougher to guard. Just box out the DBs. Oh, it's flagged inbound, so the Panthers have to go fast here. From about the 8-yard line, they're going to go no huddle. QB takes the snap, looks in the middle of the field, has a receiver, incomplete. Just rushed there by the tall blitzer, making a nice play as well, getting into the quarterback's face and making that a tough read over the middle of the field. Big flag as well on the long gain to make sure that the Panthers caught the ball inbounds and had the clock rolling. So again, elect for a tight formation. QB in the gun, rolls left, looks left. No blitzer at all time in the world. Up top for Meg Howe. And that's just letting your big players make big plays. And that's a touchdown before the end of the half for the Panthers. That's going to make this a 3-score game going into the half, with the Panthers starting with the ball in the second half as well. So that's a big swing of events, all inside the 2-minute warning. So it's a 26-6 game. Panthers going for a 1-point try here. Motion from the right to the center. Ball snapped. Quarterback has no blitzer, has plenty of time, throws deep right. The same receiver, Meg Howe, on the back right pylon. Great pass, great catch, great play call. 27-6. And that's a touchdown. And that'll be halftime now. Panthers leading 27-6. And I'll see you just after the half. Sorry, and we're underway for the semi-final second half here for the Claddagh Bowl. Panthers start out with a 5-yard gain there. Panthers starting with the ball and with a 21-point lead. QB takes the ball from the gun, looking short, takes the drag. Nice flag from the Red Bows right on top of the receiver as she catches the ball. So the Red Bows are going to need to pull up their socks and make a few game-changing plays here to come back against the two-time champions, the South Dublin Panthers, who are looking to make it a third. It's an uphill battle, but let's see if they have it in them. Third down and long here for the Panthers. Spread formation, QB in the gun, takes the snap, looks to the right, looks into the middle. Nice catch, nice move, nice flag. So that's going to be a good gain. It's going to give them field position, a good field position for the fourth down. Very manageable, 7 yards or so. This would be a great start to the second half for the Red Bows if they can start out with a stop and get the ball in their offense's hands. The Panthers looking to make sure that doesn't happen. Kavanagh with the snap, looking down the right side, deep ball, caught by Highland and flagged inside the 10. Huge play from the Panthers. Fourth down, the Red Bows were looking short, making sure they didn't give up the first down. And they left the receiver streaking down the right sideline, wide open. And she'll take that all day. Onto the 8-yard line, 4 tries to get into the end zone from here. QB under center, looking for one of those short pitches again, and she gets it. Nice play, good flag. Oh, never mind, no flags. That's a touchdown for the Panthers. So what looked like they could have been on the ropes to begin the half turns into them getting a touchdown next 2 plays later. So the Red Bows will be slightly disappointed in that they had a chance there, but the Panthers will take that all day long, and you can't give them any chances or else this will happen. So 34-6, they're electing to go for 1. In that tight formation they like for these extra points. Looking left, thrown over the top. Great catch, great ball. That's an extra point for the Panthers, successful. So 34-6. Oh. And it's still good. Okay, the referee's just making sure that it was all good. And that... If they're not going to adjust, just keep taking it. Red Bows back on offense now. They need to get something clicking so they can get back into this game. Quarterback throws into the flats, makes a nice move, but an even better flag from the Panthers DB. And that's going to be a 5-yard gain. Good start for the Red Bows. That's what they need to do pretty much every down. Just keep the ball churning. Double backfield. Let's see, they go for the handoff. She can still throw the ball. Elects to throw it into the middle of the field. Drop. And just caught by the South Dublin Panthers. She's going to run it back. Does she get all the way in? Just shy of a pick 6 to start the second half for the Panthers. What a play. Just through the Red Bow receiver's hands. Fell straight into the lap of the South Dublin Panthers. Take full advantage of that. Runs it straight back to about the 3 or 4 yard line. And that's the Panthers back on offense, looking to score and pounce on another touchdown opportunity. Quarterback in the gun here. Looks, rolls slightly left, throws to her right, over the top, back right pylon. Great pass, great catch, and that's a touchdown. Another one for the Panthers. Kavanagh to Natalia Highland. They'll take that all day, and that's going to be a 40-6 here now. Electing to go again for the 1-point try. And this just shows how great the Panthers are at when you give them opportunities, they'll take them and they'll make the game theirs. Because just before half, this was a super hotly contested game. Now, a few drives later, it's a one-way battle. 1-point try thrown to the front pylon. Great pass, great completion. That's going to be shoot with the extra point grab there now. And that's a 41-6 game to the Panthers. Definitely an uphill battle here, but stranger things have happened. Handoff to the toss, and that's going to be a big game down the sideline. Nice flag by Rachel Corcoran, but a great gain for the Red Bows. Get back on track and hopefully find themselves in scoring territory. Just under 14 minutes left. Quarterback throws into the flats. Again, that's Rachel with another flag. Red Bows seem like they're finding a little bit of momentum here, but is it too little too late is the question. Third down and manageable. Tight formation here from the Red Bows. Quarterback coming under center. Motion. The receiver, handoff, pass to the middle. Nice tricky play design. Runs down the sideline, makes one miss. Gets flagged and tripped up. And it's a flag, most likely on the defense there for illegal contact. So from where she is, that'll be half the distance to the goal, I believe. So they'll be first down from the 7 or 8 yard line. And that's a big, huge play for the Red Bows to try get chip back at this lead here now and try find themselves in scoring territory. So yeah, that was illegal contact on the defense. So yeah, this will be a first down outside the no run zone, so they can still run the ball, which they like to have their side snaps and their 2 Q plays. So it works in their favor pretty nicely. QB comes under center, takes a snap, hands it off. She has a run option. She takes it straight into the end zone. Great run there and great play there by Olga. She seems to be their main playmaker and get the ball in your playmaker's hands, and things can happen. And they're going to chip away at this lead, electing to go for the 1-point try. So to make it a 41-13 game. QB in the gun here. Takes his snap, looks left, throws into the flat. A lot of open space. Makes the DB miss. Gets in for the extra point. Nice play there by the receiver. And the quarterback just getting the ball into her hands quickly. Likely gonna slow down the game, just take their time. QB under center, a lot of space in the middle, looking for a pitch. Yeah, double pitch. Comes back to the center. I believe she got flagged there by the first defender, but still gets a gain of a good few yards. And the Panthers just chipping away at that clock and moving the ball. QB staying under center. Same pitch to Megan Howe. Throws it back to the original quarterback. Looking downfield. Throws it deep to the left. Oh, she had her receiver tightly covered with a nice bat down, but there's a flag on the play, actually. I believe maybe the defender was a little bit too physical. The ref saying she slapped her hand as the ball came. So that'll be illegal contact on the defense. So a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, an automatic first down, and that'll kill a bit of the clock for the Panthers. And time is what's going to hurt the Red Bows deeply here, because with a score deficit like this, they just need more time to make plays and give them an opportunity. Panthers are just going to chip away, keep chipping away at that. And the QB staying under center here. Bunch to the left with the motion, handoff. Second, she can throws it deep right. Great ball, great catch down the sideline. So the Panthers don't want to just chew clock. They're going to just try to make plays and score touchdowns. And that's a great grab. That's a great pass as well from the second quarterback. Tricky play design. Tough to cover downfield with the run and the pass option. And that's a big gain. So that'll be first down and 12 yards for the Panthers. 4 tries to go 12 yards and to increase the lead here, putting the game probably out of sight for the Red Bows completely. Motion from right to left under center. Takes the snap, rolls left, throws to the original quarterback. Looking downfield, throws deep into the end zone. Oh, bobbled by both the Panthers and Red Bows, I believe, again. A lot of contested balls being thrown here, but that's good coverage again by Olga, making plays on both sides of the ball. Throwing to their deep threat receiver. Natalia seems to be their favorite for going downfield. Now into their more traditional spread with the QB in the gun. Quarterback gets the ball, throws into the middle of the field. A lot of space, and just take the yards that are given by the defense. And they'll get inside the no-run zone there on that. Third down. Or they might be outside the no-run zone, I believe. I may be corrected. It looks like they're on the 6-yard line. So third down and 6 to go to put the nail in the coffin here for the Panthers. Receiver motions, takes the snap directly from the center, throws it back to Kavanagh, throws into the end zone, back right pylon, just overthrown. Another tricky play call. They're really reaching in the bag here of the play calling and making it hard for the Red Bows, to read what they're doing. But that leaves them on a 4th down and 6 yards to come. But with just under 7 minutes, it's looking like it may be tough for the Red Bows to come back now. Kavanagh directing her offense. Takes the snap in the gun, looks right, looks middle, throws middle and batted down by the blitzer. Nice play there, getting her arm in the way and killing the Panthers' drive there, giving their offense a chance to get on the field and make something happen. So 41-13 to the Panthers, just under 6 minutes to go. Looks like it could be not the most achievable goal, but anything can happen in playoff football. Like we say, double backfield, handoff taken by Olga, running to the middle of the field, makes one miss, gets flagged by the second. Nice moves there and a good gain. The Red Bows are going to have to get onto the ball fast here. Again, 2 in the backfield. Quarterback, double handoff option, reverse, and throws it into the middle of field. Nobody's home. Great blitz there, getting straight onto the quarterback. Didn't fall for any of the handoff or any of the showmanship there from the quarterback, Nydia. And she just had to get rid of the ball before she got sacked. Getting the play call there from Jack Cronin. Relaying it in the huddle. Third down here with about 12 yards to go. Panthers coming down to the line of scrimmage. Side snap, toss outside. Makes it one miss. Keeps going down the sideline. Nice move. Good gain for the Red Bows. Gives them a much more manageable 4th and 2 yards here to get a first down and to just bring the score line closer if they can get a score here. So 2 yards to go for the first down. Panthers sneaking down to the line to gain. Side snap, toss back to the center. Good grab and a quick flag there as well. That's Sophie Roach with the flag. So because we're not inside the 2-minute warning left, 2-minute warning, the clock will still go even on first downs and if the ball's out of bounds. QB takes a snap, end around to the second quarterback. She's looking to throw. She pump fakes and runs. Makes a nice move, but still a nicer flag there from Jenny Kavanagh. And that'll bring him to a second down. A nice gain there. Red Bows looking to score just to make the scoreline look a little bit nicer and to have a bit more pride in the scoreline, I suppose. That's going to be the 2-minute warning now. They're going to play through it, double backfield look for Dublin Red Bows. Takes a snap, handoff to Olga, rolls left, throws into the middle, batted, and oof, just dropped. DB directly on her. It was a tough grab. Okay, third down now. Clock is rolling, I believe. Timeout taken for the Red Bows. Now, despite the scoreline, might look a little bit one-sided this game, but I suppose that's mostly due to the Panthers just showing their experience and showing why they've been here so many times, 2-time champs. They just took advantage of all the slight opportunities they got and made plays when they could, and that's what leads to scorelines like this. Really close game, just the ball going one way on some of these 50-50 opportunities. Great day here at St. Mary's as well, all the same. A little bit windy and a little bit wet. Hopefully the rain can stay off for the rest of the day, the rest of the games. Good atmosphere all the same. Okay, so Red Bows coming out 3rd and 15 to goal. Double backfield again with Nydia and Olga. Takes the snap. Olga rolls out to the right, looks deep, throws the ball deep. Into the end zone and just dropped. It's a good pass. The coverage was still there. It's good coverage all day from the Panthers. But that's just one of the 50-50 opportunities that the Panthers have been taken, and the Red Bows just haven't seemed to gone their way today anyway. Tough opportunities, but when you have the Claddagh Bowl semifinal on the line, you have to make those opportunities. Ball snapped, the fourth down opportunity, end around, second quarterback throwing deep into the back of the end zone. 50-50 grab. What a grab by the receiver, taking it over the Panthers BB. And what a play for the Red Bows offense to end this game on. That's Erica O'Sullivan, I believe, with the grab. Great play. And that's some consolation to take away there for the Red Bows. Cutting the lead a little bit on a great play. And that just shows the potential of what the Red Bows have, but they're just a team that's building towards something. And not everything went their way today, but a great showing all the same against a fantastic South Dublin Panthers team that have only lost one game. They elect to go for 2 points here. Take the two quarterback play, throwing it underneath to give their player a chance to make some moves. She makes one miss, gets tackled by the second in the center, and I believe that's short of the 2-point try. Defensive coordinator for the Panthers there, just admiring the catch. And not much that his defense could have done about that one. Panthers here, just taking trying to go fast here to score, I believe. It looked like they're trying to get in and out of the huddle. But that'll be the game. 41-19 to the South Dublin Panthers. They'll advance to the Claddagh Ball final. And just a reminder here that this stream on Pitch 2 will be ending. And the Claddagh Ball and Fianna Ball finals will both be on the other stream on Pitch 1. Thanks so much for joining me on this one. Hopefully see you for the finals.